Hey friends, welcome. So today I want to talk to you about some new ESUM Cosmetics brushes. They came out with 12 new brushes and they nicely gifted me 6 of them, which I have them right here. I want to use them with you guys and test them out. They sent me over the T47. Let's go by order of size. And this is the G30. We have here this is a concealer brush, the V29. And highlighter brush, this is the G53. And then we have eyeshadow brushes, this is the V27. And then we have the T20. Now to test out these brushes, I'm going to be using, I think, mostly new makeup. So I want to try all of them with you guys, and I'm also trying out new lights. I just ordered a new light and hopefully it's brighter. So let me know in the comments if you think the light is good, if you think it's too bright, if I should brighten it up, let me know. I'm just trying it out, and this is the first time I do a video with my main camera with this light, so let me know down below. And also I want to know if you think the height of the camera is okay, because I did move some things around and I just want to know what you guys think, if I should move it a little bit higher, a little bit lower. So let's start. So I already have the Bobbi Brown vitamin C enriched face base on, so it's dry, ready to go. I'm going to be trying this for the first time. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint. I have 2 shades, shade Fair and I have Medium, which my idea was to use it as bronzer. But let me swatch both of them and see how they look. I've had this makeup sitting on my vanity for a few weeks and I haven't been able to use it. So now it's time. So on the one on the top is Medium and the one in the bottom is Fair. Now it is pretty luminous, so I don't know if I want this all over my face, but I'll give it a try. We're testing out. Okay, so the T47 is meant to be like an angled foundation brush, so that is what I'm going to use to apply the foundation. I'm gonna go with a brush and just get it directly from the product, and I'm just gonna try to put it all over. I don't know if this is gonna be good. Let me try just putting it straight to my face. I'm gonna try one side, and if it's too luminous, then I'll switch to another product. Yeah, I don't think I like it for foundation. It's not really giving me any coverage, plus it's a little bit too luminous. I think it's gonna be better like for a highlighter, which is fine. I mean, things don't always come out as you plan. So I'm gonna just stick to my ILIA Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40, which I have sitting on my vanity all the time. I use shade Rendezvous, which is ST1. Okay, I still had some of that Charlotte Tilbury foundation on the brush, so my face is a little bit luminous. You know, I'm gonna apply some bronzer. I'm also peeling a little bit because I'm still recovering from the beach. I peeled a little bit and I noticed that my face is a little bit paler now with this foundation, which is odd because I've used my foundation many times, so it has to be that leftover foundation that I have from Charlotte Tilbury. I'll fix that now with some bronzer, but the brush itself, it is really soft and I like how it diffuses the product. I think I'm gonna lower my camera just a little bit. Okay, I think that is much better, right? Yeah, I think we're better now. Let's go right in with the bronzer. I'm gonna be using again the Charlotte Tilbury 8 medium concealer. 8 medium. I'm gonna apply a concealer, but just in a second. I want to try this bronzer first because it might be a little bit too yellow for me. I'm gonna use that same foundation brush, swipe it a little bit with my towel, and then go in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not liking it. It's not my tone. It's a little bit yellow. And that's the point of testing new products. That way you know if you like them or not. I might like them other ways. I'm going to see how other content creators have used this product, or other people have used this product, and see how it works for them. But for me, like, this color is a little bit off for me. So I'm going to go with another bronzer. This is from ILIA. It's a Sun Shift Cream Bronzer. It's brand new and the shade Ray is the one that I have. give it a quick swatch. It's really creamy. Okay, this one's a little bit more warm. It's right here on the top. A little bit more to my liking. So I'm gonna go in with a brush. Let me swipe it off clean again and just give it a couple of taps. This bronzer is, I like it. It's a soft color, it's very subtle, natural looking. Just applying here under my cheek, all the way to my temple and my forehead, and the excess here down below. Give myself a little bit of color. This bronzer I like. I'm really luminous because of the Charlotte Tilbury, but the bronzer, I like the color. I'm gonna move in with concealer, and then I'm gonna apply some powder to kind of set down my concealer and tone down a little bit that luminosity. I'm gonna use the Lancome Serum Concealer. This is in the shade 115C. It's a creamy concealer. I have really dark circles, so I have to apply just the right amount. And I'm going to be using the V29 concealer brush. It's very soft. I like brushes that feel soft. And look how easy that concealer applies. I'm going to apply a little bit more concealer here in the corners. And here in my forehead, between my eyebrows, just a little bit to give me a little bit more coverage there. Both the blush and highlighter are liquid formulas, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the blush. I want to use today the Hourglass Unreal liquid blush. I have shade Moment. I'm gonna apply one drop in the back of my hand. Oops. And I'm going to be using the G30. Getting a little bit of the brush. Go right in. And then blend, 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 blend. You blend until you get to that color that you want. And then for concealer, I'm going to use ILIA again, the Light Shift Cream Highlighter in the shade Glint. Let's give it a quick swatch. Okay, it's not as highlighting as the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, which I guess is fine because I don't think I need any more highlighting in my face. It's subtle, it's there, but it's subtle. And I'm going to use the G53, the G53 brush. And just apply a little bit here because again I do have already a lot of radiance, luminosity all around my face, which I'm going to dampen now a little bit with the powder. And this highlighter is pretty subtle. It's a bit more champagne-y. I'm going to go in with powder now. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty setting powder in shade Light. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to avoid the eye area because I still got to apply eyeshadow. Gonna get some with the Refer number 30 brush, get rid of any excess, and then I'm gonna go here over my cheeks. So I dampen a little bit all that radiance I had. It's much better. Okay, so now for eyes, I want to try the new eyeshadow quad or trio, the Ashita Eye Trio from Chantecaille. Look how beautiful that packaging is. And I'm going to show you the inside in case you haven't seen it. I haven't swatched it or anything, just waiting for a video to share with you guys. Look how pretty that is. There you go. It's very pretty. I'm going to use first the ESUM Cosmetics V34, which is not part of those new brushes, but I really do love it. So I'm going to use that to apply first this shade all over the lid, and it's going to serve like a base for everything else. Now I'm going to move in with the V27, and I'm going to go with that middle shade, and that's going to be my crease shade and my outer half. It picks up a lot of product, which is good. And I'm gonna just go like that, pack it in. I would fluff it out or spread it out later in a little bit with the V34 brush I just used. So I'm gonna press it in like that. Okay, now that it's done, I'm gonna go in with a shimmer shade, and that's gonna go right into my inner half. And I'm gonna use my finger for this. Beautiful shimmer. And the other brush that they sent me is a T20, which is a retractable lip pencil, which I'm not going to use in this video in particular, but I do want to line the under eye area, so I'm going to use a reference number 03. I'm going to go again with that chocolate color, like light chocolate, and go here on the waterline. I'm going to finish off my eyes with mascara. I'm going to use today the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Sculpt Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I haven't used this in a little bit, so I want to use it today. Alright, my eyes are done. Now we're going to move in with lips. I did get the 3 lipsticks from the Shida collection from Chantecaille, the lip veils in the shade Desert Lily, Wild Senna, and Acacia. So let's give each of them a quick lip swatch, and then I'll decide which one I'm going to stay with. They all have a different shade, one darker than the other. They are metallic, as they usually are. They have the cheetah outside, and then on the other side they have the Chantecaille name. And these are in the lip veil formulas. Now I swatched them in the back of my hand. I kind of had an idea of which one I want to stay with, but let me say the shade names for you. On the top we have Wild Senna, then we have Acacia, and then Desert Lily. And I'm leaning towards Wild Senna, so I'm gonna leave that for the end. Let's do Desert Lily first, which is like the pinkiest. The one on the bottom is like the pinkiest of the bunch. Here it is, Desert Lily. It's light, it's sheer, it feels very comfortable. If you're familiar with the lip veil formulas, then you know how it feels very nourishing for your lips, and your lips will be much better with use. So it's a wonderful formula, and the color is, again, it's subtle, very natural looking, which is why one of the reasons why I love Chantecaille so much. So this is Desert Lily. Now let's go in with Acacia. This one is the darkest of the 3. It's a beautiful, kind of like a rose mauve shade with a little bit of brown. Again, it feels wonderful. Very moisturizing, very nourishing for the lips. Again, this is Acacia. And finally, let's try Wild Senna. Yep, this is the shade I want to stay with. It's a little bit more peachy, but closer to my skin color, so that's the look I want to go for. So this is all the makeup I want to try today. I'm not very happy with the results, and I'll give you a short recap. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation is a little bit too much for me. I think it's better as a highlighter rather than a foundation. Like all this luminosity around the face, like I don't like it. And I do have dry skin, I love dewy skin, but this is a little bit too much for me. But I think if I keep it as a highlighter for the next time, I think it'll be alright. The blush I've used before, I don't think I've used it in the video, but I've used it before and I like it. I like the formula, I like the shade. And the bronzer, I didn't apply more because I had already all that luminosity in my face. I don't want to add more to it, but it's a beautiful color. I think it, you know, it evens out a little bit my pale skin. And the highlighter, I couldn't use a lot of it either because of the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, but so far it's good. I'm gonna have to use it on its own. I love the eyeshadows, I love Chantecaille, everything from them, and I knew this formula I was gonna love as well, and I wasn't wrong. And the mascara I've used before, it's not new, and I love the lipsticks, I love the way they feel. Very, very nice. What else did I use today that is new? Oh, the brushes, of course, which is the reason why I'm making this video. I really like them. I really love them. I love ESUM Cosmetics, and their brushes are one of my favorite brushes. I use the V34 all the time. If you watch my videos, you know that I do. I use it a lot. And this new set, it's 12 of them, but they sent me 6 of them, which is great. They are beautiful. They look beautiful. They feel beautiful. They're very soft. And yeah, my skin is a little bit more sensitive than normal because of what I said earlier in the video. It doesn't prick my skin, and it feels very, very soft. So thank you, ESUM, for sending me these amazing brushes. If you want to pick them up, I'm gonna leave links the collection down below, and I might even put it individually. Let me see if it fits in the description box, but you can find them at ESUM Cosmetics. They're amazing brushes, and I'm gonna list everything else that I've used in this video down below in the description box in case there's something that you want to try yourself. I want to know your thoughts about this video, about this makeup. If you used the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick, if you use it yourself, let me know your thoughts, because you might have had a different experience than myself. I want to hear all about it. Thank you so much for coming over and spending your time with me. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time.